All right, we want to find the largest number in an array using the for loop. Now this is our test array. So the algorithm we want to use is to make the first element in the array our largest number. Assign that first element to be the largest. And we will compare this with it. If this is larger than this, we will update the largest variable with this. Otherwise, we move on to the next. If this is compared to this, it means this is now the largest, and then we will update this variable. And if this, so we keep going. Now, if 20 is now the new very largest, so when we go to 15, we are comparing 15 with the new largest variable, which is 20, which is smaller, so it doesn't replace it. And then we compare this with this. You create a for loop, right? So what is this for loop saying? This for loop is saying we are initializing I to be 1, and then we want that one to increase based on this condition, numbers.length. And what is the length of this array? The length of this array is 5. So we're saying we're initializing I to 1, and we want to loop through this array for 4 times. So why is it 4 times? First of all, the code runs when I is 1, when I is here, and it compares it with this. Second, when the second iteration of the loop, this becomes 2. So this is the second time it's running, I is 20. Excuse me. The third time it's running, I is 15. And the fourth time it's running, I is 18. So this for loop will run 4 times because we're starting from 1 and not 0. Now, the way the code is written, if we run it this way, each time the code runs, the new number being compared will be the largest, right? All we put here is I. Whatever number I is assigned to the largest. So if I run this code as it is, 8 will be the final answer, right? Console.log largest, right? And we run. As you can see, 8 is the final answer. So we are not comparing it yet to the number, the first number, this one we created. We're just assigning it. So what do we use to compare? As we move down the array, we use the if statement. So I've added the if statement. So this is what the if statement does. Now, we are looping through this array, and we are checking if the current number or the current value of our I variable is larger than the largest, which is this number 0, which is number 10. Update the largest variable to that number that we are currently looping through. There's no need for an else in this code, right? So 5 compares to 10. If 5 is larger, 5 is updated in the variable, largest variable, right? But it's not, so it's not updated. The loop continues. 20 is used to compare numbers 0, which is 10. If it is largest, it's updated. And as soon as it gets here, it stops running. And we'll find out that 20 is is the largest value. If we run the code again, we get 20. So if I come here and I add more numbers, let me add 75, and we run the code again. 75.